are live. Welcome back to another edition of the eSports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get Stanley Cup playoffs, we get NBA playoffs, and we get a lackluster, I think, 7-game baseball slate that I've locked in 2 plays already. I'm going to probably lock in a third here in just a little bit. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right, one went wrong in the world of sports betting. Overall, yesterday for me, profitable day. The only sport I wasn't profitable in is because I added a play late on the NBA and it lost. So I'm a genius there. And the NBA went 1-1, down 0.09 units. Had the under in the Lakers game, which was nice and easy. And for whatever reason, I took the Timberwolves first quarter +3, and they lost that by like double digits. So that was fun. For that, in the NHL, started off the night rough, ended the night off good. So the East was bad, the West was good yesterday. I had the Islanders and the Hurricanes team total under. Both those did not win. And the Bruins puck line. Sure, the one game I take Florida, they lose. That one game I take Boston, they lose. I will be on Florida game 3. That's one thing I was looking to bet, regardless of the results of the first 2 games. Was the first game back in Florida for the Panthers to win that game. So I will be looking at Florida there. The West was much better. Dallas -1 +111 came through. I did end up taking the Edmonton puck line and the Edmonton team total over 3.5 at $1.40. That empty netter at the end of the night was huge. I will say that because that basically flipped my night. I would have been down like I think 3 or 4 units if that didn't happen. Instead, I'm up 0.69 overall for the full day. In the MLB, started off well and did not end well. So it was the opposite in the MLB than it was in the NHL, where my beginning of the day was good. I had the Rays run line. That was easy. I had the Giants money line. I had the Tigers first 5, which pushed. I had KC first 5, which lost. I had Philly first 5 full game, which won. Pittsburgh first 5 run line, which was easy. And then I had Angels first 5, Blue Jays first 5, and Blue Jays full game. I don't get this Toronto baseball team. Whenever I back them, they're a AAA team. Whenever I fade them, they're a World Series contender. Like, it's just the most frustrating thing ever. And it's starting again this year. I can't get this Toronto team right for the life of me. And it's really frustrating, which makes me really hate that team. But overall, finished 5-4-1 in the MLB, up a whole 0.58 units. And overall yesterday, I finished up 0.69 units. So profitable day for the first time in a while. Hopefully to make it 2 in a row. And maybe this one, if it's profitable, a little over a unit.
Yeah, yesterday was the definition of a break-even day on the site. We went 6-6, down 0.02 units. So $100 units, you're down $2. So it is what it is. We started off the day with the Detroit Tigers, which made it interesting and then lost. Kansas City wasn't even close. The Mets never in doubt. Pittsburgh, 9 runs in the first 2 innings. We will definitely take that. Islanders loser in overtime. Angels loser in extra innings. Memphis Grizzlies fade the injury report. Nice winner there. I actually swept the board in the NBA yesterday. So that finally had a good day in the NBA. I also had the Milwaukee Bucks -6.5 and the Denver Nuggets -8.5. Nuggets never in doubt. -8.5. They won by 9. Up 2-0 in the series, which we should be. We're against the freaking Timberwolves. Boston Bruins puck line. Yikes.
It was a little too square on that one.
Hey, that's 1 win down, 3 to go, Panthers. Come on. And can you make it 3 in a row? I have Panthers 4-1, please. Thank you. Toronto, money line, loser 8-1 to the Astros. And then you had Edmonton Oilers as well on the puck line, so nice winner there for you. 6-6, down 0.02 units. It is what it is. I'm not sure how much we're going to have for today because it is a very, very light day. I have my bets in the NBA that we'll go over, and then and we might have a couple MLB plays on the site. I don't know. Me and Nick disagree on a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, I think the 3 plays that I was looking at, Tim disagrees with. So this is going to be fun to see.
Oh, yeah. Nick, do you want to go to the comment section?
No.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's just Joe, Markel, Richie, Crystal, Marcos.
Yeah.
The people who come here every day to say hi. So
yeah, it's the same people. We're good. We appreciate you guys. Yo, Joe Kryptonite had a good day yesterday. Hello, says Markel. What's up, Nick and Tim? Already hit the like. Cash with your stars last night, Richie P. I love to see it. Spoiler: I will be on the Wild Game 3. This is something I think since before the series started. Wild Game 3 and Panthers Game 3 were 2 of them I was staring at, and probably Islanders Game 3 as well. You know what the odds are for the Islanders game?
Pick them.
The Islanders are minus 111. They opened up, I think, at even money. So you can call it a dog to a favorite, but
I will say for the matchups and the lines for that Islanders Canes series, Canes don't look like a minus 200. Yes, they won both games. Both of them were 1-goal games, and they were not blowouts.
By the way, I'm not somebody that complains about refs. I don't usually do that. These referees have been terrible the entire time. And it feels like the entire playoffs. It doesn't feel like there's just one specific series. And I went on a little bit of a rant last night with this.
I'm turning on the game. Oh, the Canes are on a power play again. They're not even playing. They're on a power play. What's going on?
The Canes had 5 power plays last night. The Islanders
had 1.
Not a goddamn one.
They had 1, but they had 1 penalty call.
They didn't have they had 1 power.
And it made it a 4-on-4.
Yes. So I expect fully when it comes back to New York that the Islanders will have more power plays then, which included a blatant missed high sticking call against the Hurricanes or on Mayfield, because Mayfield got whacked in the face and literally seconds later because he was down on the ground after getting high sticked. Basically, the Hurricanes had an open rush and scored the game-winning goal. So, good. Congratulations, referee, on your win last night. I don't complain about the refs, though. Rarely, except for when they're egregiously bad. And they were egregiously bad last night.
Here you go.
Grizzlies minus 1.5 or 9.5. There you go. Good morning. Cashed a lot of faves yesterday. Yeah, underdogs in the MLB have not been the usual April underdogs we usually see them be.
Let's see. What did the dogs do yesterday? Cincinnati, loser. Detroit, loser. That's a pick 'em, doesn't matter. Arizona, loser. Kansas City, loser. White Sox, loser. The Dodgers, loser. Colorado,
Kansas City
loser.
wasn't a dog.
Kansas City was a pick 'em. Okay. All right, I found 1 dog that won yesterday. Technically 2 dogs. And those would be the Brewers at plus 115 and the Padres, go Padres, at even money.
Yeah. All right, Markel saying you was right. What's up, my guys? Let's get cast today.
He was referring to the Laker game.
Oh, yeah. Show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. Timmy, my dog. Road Warriors and Bucks in the finals.
That's a weird way of saying Nuggets and Sixers.
I do think Nuggets and Sixers as well. I am looking at the Golden State Warriors today. We will break that down when we get there. I am looking at Golden State. Probably first half. I think they win this game. I honestly do. Under in the White Sox game, that was never in doubt. There you go.
Was it actually?
Why is the 76ers only minus 4.5? They've been 10 plus the last 2 games because they're on the road.
That's what I was looking at. I was.
They're on the road.
And now I'm actually gonna. I'm adding 1 more play to it. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Sixers continue. I wish I bet it pre-series. I like the Sixers to sweep that series.
I will say spread doesn't matter. I saw a statistic thing for the NBA playoffs.
Yep.
I think it's like 43 straight games. The spread has not mattered.
Cover the spread. Yeah.
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 Go ahead, sorry.
Bucks blow out Miami with Greek Freak. Without Greek Freak last night. Yes, Memphis won without Ja.
It just shows how deep that Memphis wow.
It also shows we need to stop emphasizing big name injuries because fading that. I mean, yeah. Sorry about the Jays yesterday. Had the over 9, which pushed. Yeah, the Jays suck. I think the Jays are a very overrated baseball team. I truly do. I don't get the hype behind them. That's just me though. You guys look different. You got haircuts,
Yeah.
clean face shave, and appreciate it. Isles must win at home. Yes, I think the Cats take it in 7. I said that pre-series as well.
Cats
I like
in
the Cats
5.
in 7. Cats in 7. Yes, I like the Panthers in that series. Call me crazy, but yeah, I think the Bruins dropped the first round. Denver was up to Denver won last night, up 2-0. But the Ant-Man put up 40 piece. Murray and the boys was going to have it. I think we might get some really nice prices to back the Denver Nuggets in Minnesota. I think probably they sweep that series. I truly do.
I think so too. Hold on, they should have some odds on them. 2.5.
That's a reasonable money line play.
No, it's still late 2.5. I think Denver sweeps the series.
Yeah. Let's go Stars. Yes, we had the Stars last night. I will be on the Wild tomorrow. I promise you that. Because Vegas knows the Nets at least going to steal 1 at home. Yeah. The Isles are still in trouble. Yes. The Islanders are still in trouble. Islanders for sure. I do think the Islanders win Game 3. I do think that. Morning Bucks -8. There you go. 2-pick Rays and Pirates. There you go. Went 3-2-1, the most even day possible. I feel like everybody did. Where are the Warriors -5.5? I kind of like the Warriors. I do. That's just me though. I am simply amazed how the Lakers can look so good as a team and then so bad within 2 minutes. That's just the swings, I guess, of a game. But still couldn't make. But still, it shouldn't make them a 4.5. Yes, the Nets. I have a Bucks Warriors late cooking right now. I can definitely see that. Under in Philly. I think that totals a 209.5. So, Astros are undefeated after a loss so far this season. That's interesting. I believe Denver will lose to Phoenix next round, and Philly will lose to Boston next round. I disagree on both.
I think that hold on. Phoenix has got to look out for freaking the Clippers first. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
The Clippers aren't going to be a walkover.
Yeah. Maybe it's a trap for everyone to take the Sixers. I'm not taking the Sixers today. I think that's one thing that I'm not betting the Sixers. It is Nets or nothing for this game at the 4.5. That being said, I don't know if I want to.
Today's slate. I actually really like today's slate.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get to a game or two in the NBA. We'll see. Nuggets sweep. I kind of agree with that. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm under in that game. Not a lot going on today. Yeah. What the Rosin? It kicked. Yeah, I get it. I don't get that there. Bad luck on the MLB. Apparently, rosin and sweat means you get ejected from the game because it's too sticky. But even after the ejection, the MLB still couldn't steal that game away from the Mets. The Mets won that game, even with the umpires cheating there. Follow the script of that Lakers game. We are going back to LA, go up 3-1. Sure.
No.
I'm just going to wait for the Warriors to get in the plus money in game, and I still think they're going to win for sure. That's not a bad look either. I was thinking about looking at them early for them to jump out early here at home. What do you got, Joe? Problem with Boston is that the Hawks are not going to put up a big fight. They may take game 1 in Atlanta, but Boston is walking it through this. Yeah, I think the Clippers win the series.
Yes,
I can see that. We'll get started into the NHL here, Tim. With
Let's
this matchup,
we get the Leafs. We're -165 now against Tampa Bay. What was the line going into the first game?
It was one. I got 137, but it ended up going to 150-ish for -150 for the Leafs.
All right, so a total of 6. I want to quickly go first because this just looks weird to me. So you're telling me I can
explain to you why. Yeah.
Well, you're telling me that one of the players for the Leafs gets it suspended for 3 games. One of their better players. They get blown out 7-3, and they're bigger favorites than they were going into game one.
Mm-hmm.
Leafs puck line.
I'm going to disagree with you on this one. I did grab the Lightning plus 151, and I think the reasons behind that is, Michael Bunting got suspended. That's one player for them. After that game, Esamond, Cernak are both out this game for the Lightning, and Hedman is questionable. The Lightning did suffer some injuries in game one, so it did go both ways. Also, you got to think the market's going to think that the Leafs bounce back in game two, and they probably do, to be completely honest. But at this big plus price tag, I'm not passing up on Tampa, and I'm not laying this price on the Leafs, the most unreliable playoff team I have seen in my entire life. The team that's made 6 straight playoffs and have yet to make it out of the first round in any of them. There's no reason for them to be laying $1.65. That's just my opinion, though. So I did grab the Lightning here in this spot. I mean, I'm going to be on the Lightning every game of this series. I think the Lightning win in 6. So could this be one of the Leafs wins here? It could be. It very well could be. If you like the Leafs, I would recommend their first period puck line rather than the full game, because I can see them jumping out early and then maybe falling apart late. But I definitely do like Tampa on this, and I got the Tampa Bay Lightning at plus 151.
All right. I know we're against each other in this series, so it is what it is. What's good, y'all? What's good, Cameron? Morning, fellas. Went 5-1. Bruins got me. Yeah, I got Nick too. Yeah, Bruins. Yeah, rough. I'm gonna be on Nuggets, Knicks, Golden State, and Nets in some way. For tomorrow,
I don't think the Knicks play today.
They play tomorrow. The Knicks are a 2-point favorite tomorrow against the Cavs in Game 3. So that's fair. I don't like Golden State. Nets, yes. Nuggets, yes. Yeah, pretty sure close to the same line. That's fair. Real good. It's what I get for taking shots about talking shit about the Bruins all year and then betting on them. Lightning money line. That's all for NHL. I tried to hockey last night with the Bruins and a parlay. That worked out well. Bucks, Nuggets, Canes, Bruins. Ouch. Dang, suspended still and still big favorite.
Injuries on the other side that I think are more impactful. Yeah.
Lean Leafs. That's fair. We'll go to this one, Nick. The Devils and the Rangers are going to go at it. The Devils, once again, minus 125, 130 in this game with a total of 5.5. Rangers up 1-0 after a, 5-1 win?
Yep.
Where are you looking at this one?
Yeah, they opened up at the exact same price. Actually, they opened up 3 cents more expensive for the Devils. It has dropped 3 cents in this game. Not overly concerned. I'm back on the Devils here in this spot. I think the Devils win this series still. And I'm not particularly worried about the Devils losing game 1. This is still a really, really good road team, so I expect them to win at least 1, maybe 2 in MSG. I still think that the Devils, over a long 7-game series, win this series. And they are the team that's probably built more to go 7 in this series. So I did take the Devils here, money line, on this spot. I just think that this is a Devils team that I think that first game was mainly first game nerves. They didn't look good. And I think everybody's going to look at this and think, wow, the Rangers just blew them out and they're dogs again. Slight dogs, but they're still dogs, potentially. But keep in mind, this is a young, inexperienced Devils team. So I should have read that there was probably going to be game 1 jitters and stuff like that. So I think that they lock down tonight and they play a much better game. I also do lean a little bit towards the under in this spot, thinking that the Devils lock down a little bit better defensively today.
That's fair. No, she's not here today. Lightning over 6, maybe? Yes.
I could see that. I would think the Maple Leafs would want to play better defensively than I would say.
Rangers money line, Devils win game 3. So it's all road series. Would you take the Twins and the under?
I took the Red Sox first 5. So, yeah. look
I like
into
the
it.
Twins with Kenta Maeda.
So
And
does
the lines kind of
so does a
dropped.
lot of people.
The,
The lines moved towards the Red Sox.
when I did a free pick video on this game yesterday, the Red Sox were minus 140.
You got a wrong line then, because it
Sorry,
opened
Lenny gave out that number.
Yeah, I don't know where he
So
found
you're
that
saying
number.
that Lenny was wrong. I'm going to let him know.
I'm not saying that he was wrong on that one. Probably the site he looked it up at, because it opened up on Bet Online at minus 111 yesterday. It was never minus 140. The highest it got is minus 124.
Rangers win series, sir.
No.
Come on now. Maybe the under 5.5 here. That's fair. You're on the Rangers, Devils all year. You're on the Rangers, Devils all year, suck at home. That's fair.
He's on the Rangers, the Devils. Yeah, I think they're fine.
Pirates run line. Yes. Philly run line. I lean that way, but I think it's a little bit too juicy. Twins. Yes.
No.
Like the over in that Reds game. I kind of leaned over in it too. Oh, it's a new pitcher. It's no longer Red switched their pitcher. It's Luke Weaver now. I don't remember who it was last night. It was somebody I liked last night. Might have been Ashcraft. I don't remember. We'll head to this game, Nick, where the Seattle Kraken are in Colorado taking on the Avalanche. Avalanche minus 215, 5.5 is the total. Kraken shocking everybody, taking game 1 3-1. So they're up 1-0 in the series. Do we get to release the Kraken again and maybe and get a 2-0 in the series?
No. This line opened up at minus 197. It's moved up 21 cents to minus 218. This line opened up at a 6 at plus 104. It's now a 5.5 at minus 125. I kind of like the over at a 5.5 in this one here. No, this is a game where Colorado is going to come out and show out in this one. And I might add the over 5.5 later because I kind of like that look. I think Colorado comes out swinging, though, in this game. I grabbed Colorado puck line in this game. I expect to bounce back. I think this is a very similar situation to the Oilers game last night, where the Oilers puck line the Kings last night. I think the Avalanche do the same today. Similar to the Stars as well. The Stars lost game 1 at home. I think they puck line up here. I think the only team I don't think puck lines at home today is the Leafs. That actually in the next game, as well. So this is one of those spots where I think that we have a supremely better team here in the Avalanche. I don't see them losing both at home. I like the Avalanche puck line here in this one.
Sounds good. 2-pick Philly money line, Avs money line. Sure.
I like the Avs, yeah.
Switch pitchers, yeah. Plus 109 parlay. There you go. Release the Kraken.
No, silence the Kraken.
Tim. It says Luke Weaver versus Contreras on that Pirates game. Yeah, I like the Pirates. I took Avs over 6, the total. I think they get goals. That's fair. Yes, that Pirates. There you go. We'll head to the last of the NHL playoff games. The Vegas Golden Knights minus 160 against the Jets. 5.5 is the total. Winnipeg coming off of a dominant 5-1 blowout win. Can we get a bounce back from Vegas here? I have my futures on them to win the cup.
I think that score is a little bit. It really was a 4-1
There's 2 empty netters, I know.
Yeah, there was a couple empty netters and a meaningless goal with 18 seconds left. Like that score looks really generous to the Winnipeg Jets. That being said, I think the Winnipeg Jets win again today. I'm rocking the Jets today. Here's the thing. The Vegas Golden Knights didn't even test Bucky in game 1. They put up, I think, 18 shots on goal, 17 shots on goal. This is the lowest they've had all season long. So maybe if you're looking at props in this game, look towards shots on goal props for the Vegas Golden Knights, because I do think they get more on net today. With that being said, I probably think this game goes over the total. Even though it's a 5.5, I can see that going over. I like the Winnipeg Jets, though, in this game. I like the Winnipeg Jets in this series. I think the Jets win in 6. So I'm going to continue ride with the Winnipeg here. I know a lot of teams will be like, yes, we won one game on the road. We did our job. This is a veteran-laden Winnipeg Jets team with Mark Scheifele, with Pierre-Luc Dubois, with Kyle Connor. This is a really good Winnipeg Jets team, and I know they only snuck into the playoffs, but with a goalie like Hellebuck, this is a very dangerous team to steal a series. So I do think Winnipeg is very live in this game. I'm going to take a shot with them here on the money line.
Oh, I love it. You tell me to get into hockey. I go and pick out some teams to win the cup, and you bet against them all.
Yep.
So if you wonder why I don't like betting hockey, there you go. Because it's no fun when I'm against you. Boost, Yankees, Pirates, Phillies.
I like the Angels.
I have to dive deeper into those games. Cash a 7-team MLB money line parlay last night. Big day. There you go. Jets. I mean, I got Vegas Cup tickets, but I'm not the hockey guy. But Chip Marco, I got a sprinkle on the Jets to win the series.
I did bet the Jets to win the series pre-series plus 130.
Like the under 5.5 in this game. I know it went over, but I think it'll be defensive. It went over because of the empty netters.
Yeah.
Make sure to do some good with. Okay. I always get burned on under 5s.
I never take an under 5. It has to be a 5.5.
I'm probably going to talk myself into under 5 on the fake bets. Fake Jets.
I think Tim wants Vegas so bad because he can't say his Jets win a playoff game, so this is the only Jets that can win a playoff game.
I had Vegas before the playoffs were even set.
I know.
5.5 is low. I can't argue with that. Take the over. Nailed quad aces on video poker. Paid 4 units after losing 3, so up 1. There you go. Kind of like the under 8.5 in the Yankee game. Well, I see some 8s across the board then, but good luck. Let's talk some baseball, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The Red Sox are minus 115 favorites in this game. I think more like minus 116, minus 117, but I round numbers. A total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at where this line opened and where the line movement in this one here. Line opened up at minus 111. It did get up to minus 124 at one point. It's at minus 115 now for the Red Sox. So they opened up. So it was a 4-cent line movement towards the Red Sox since the line opened. It opened up at 9, minus 125. The total is now minus 117. That makes sense. The line moved towards the under here. But we have 62% of the tickets and 72% of the cash on the Minnesota Twins, and the lines moved 4 cents in the direction of the Boston Red Sox. And 88% of the tickets and 73% of the cash is on the under, and the lines move towards the under. So that kind of makes sense there. One thing as of note for this game is the Minnesota Twins do not have Byron Buxton in their lineup. That is, I think, maybe one little reason why the lines moved. But all this money on the Twins and the line moving to the Red Sox tells me that the Red Sox are the look in this game. I grabbed Boston in the first 5 innings. I could see Minnesota winning this full game because the Boston bullpen's not very good. So that's why I limited it just to the first 5 here. So I took Boston here, first 5 money line. Minus 125.
There you go. There you go. I kind of like the Twins, though. I like Kenta Maeda if I'm going to back anybody on this. I mean, there's a couple of solid guys, Pablo Lopez as well. I like Kenta Maeda. Although he's lost both of his games, he had to go back and forth with Sandy Alcantara in that 1-0 game. And then he got hit up a little bit against the White Sox in the game that we had the White Sox. So he's also well-rested because he hasn't pitched in 10 days against Tanner Hyoik.
Tanner House.
Pitched. He's pitched solid, and they've won every single game that he started. But I kind of lean Twins in this one. We've seen a back-and-forth series so far. Personally, when I did the free pick video on picks and parlays last night, the Red Sox were minus 140. Apparently they're not to Nick according to him, but it is what it is. I like the Twins in this one.
Sure.
What do y'all think about Draymond being suspended? I think it makes the Warriors a better.
I think it helps the Warriors.
Yeah, because they had to stomp on one of the best guys on the Kings, who's questionable for today's game. So they can't win.
No, I think losing Draymond actually helps them.
Yeah, they lose Draymond and no Sabonis. So I mean, that's a win-win for the Warriors. They have to cheat to win. Makes sense. Put 47 cents on under Canes plus 200 yesterday. Embiid failed. Epic failed. I gotcha. Pass, hard pass. Can't get any worse than Kluber. So Red Sox at home. That's fair. Twins at plus money. Yes. Sox. Sox are dog shit, to be frank. That's fair. Who are you backing in the series? Sox or Rockies?
In Boston, Boston sweeps. In Colorado, Boston wins 2 out of 3.
No mini? Haha. No. Stomped out, my man. Bring back aggressive NBA. The Knicks need to start losing games. Yes, they do. We'll head to this game, Nick.
Why do the Knicks need to start losing games? I picked them in my bracket. But with that being said, the New York Yankees are hosting the LA Angels. The Yankees are $1.50 favorites, total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this one. This is the only other American League game today. Every other one's a National League game. So the first 2 games are American League. Every single one else is National League. This line opened up at 161 for the Yankees. It's dropped 12 cents to minus 149. The line opened up at 8.5 even money, and it's dropped to an 8. And in this spot here, we have 80% of the tickets, 90% of the cash is on the Yankees. If this line's plummeted 12 cents, and 73% of the tickets, 77% of the cash is on the under. Line moved towards the under there. I'm on the Angels first 5 in this spot. I don't trust the Angels full game. So I just grabbed plus 120 for the first 5 innings for this matchup here. So I'm on the Angels.
Yeah. The thing, I kind of, Cortez is Cortez. Although I don't know if he's been, nope, he's been good this year. Only 5 earned runs in 17 or third innings pitched. They've won 2 out of 3 games that he's pitched in. The other game was the game that the Yankee bullpen blew it for him against the Twins, which was frustrating because I had the Yankees run line in the over and they lost 4-3. I decided to get Patrick Sandoval, who's been pretty good this year. 2 earned runs in 14 and 2/3 innings. They've unfortunately only won 1 of their games that he's pitched because the bullpen blew the other 2. I kind of lean over in this game, over the 8. And I kind of leaned Yankees, but I didn't back a side. I think if I'm going after anything in this game, it's the over 8 between the Angels and the Yankees.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, I just saw this on Twitter. This happened a while ago, or this happened, it says 9 hours ago. But did you see the Oakland Athletics and Red Rocks Resorts are closing in on a deal to buy the team for about $1 billion, and they're building a stadium for them close to Allegiant?
Yeah, I heard that. The Las Vegas Ace.
It was only a matter of time, right?
And there's kind of a that could be cool.
I like that. I really like that, actually.
If they move to Vegas, I'll get a jersey, 100%.
I will absolutely get a jersey for them. The Vegas A's.
Yes,
and it makes sense because the A's they can stand for aces instead of athletics now.
No, there's already a Las Vegas Aces.
I know, but like they'll call them, just call them the A's. You don't have to call them the Athletics. Just call them the A's, and you can call it because the A's will look like an ace. Sorry, did take the Warriors minus 2.5, laying a lot of juice there. I would just Nathan, the spread has had. If you've won the game, you've covered the spread every single game of the NBA playoffs so far. Don't lay that juice. Do not do it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Wasn't the
Yankees and you're picking the wrong team, so
yeah. Wasn't the Yankees 9 total last night? Or I'm just tripping. The line opened up at, I want to say 8.5.
Yeah.
Angels first 5, yeah. Maybe the Angels first 5, yeah. I like that. Sandoval, Got yeah. I got shelled by the Jays. Yeah, I was an 8.5 earlier when I saw it. Yeah, the Vegas A's, Vegas Athletics, 100% getting a jersey.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, oh yeah. Especially if they
And
have that logo.
of course, Grinch is getting a jersey. He's the one. He's one that's been backing them all the time.
I need to get an A's jersey. My next jersey I'm going to get is a Cardinals number 41 Alec Burleson. But
Yeah.
anyways.
Pittsburgh Pirates minus 155 against the Cincinnati Reds. Total of 9 in this game. I didn't really get to many of these other games. I have only one, maybe 2 plays. One of them's not going to be very popular. I have a feeling that I like, that I have circled, that I didn't, and that I don't know. Minus 145 for the Pirates. They opened up at minus 157. They are now, so a 12-cent line move towards the Pirates. They opened up at 8.5, and it's moved to a 9, the total. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. As we have 79% of the tickets and 86% of the cash is on the Pirates. The lines move towards the Pirates. Makes sense. I don't like that they're leaving Coors Field, though. That's one thing that I don't like. 77% of the tickets and 64% of the cash is on the under, and the lines are in the over, and the lines moved up half a run. I didn't really see any way to get involved in this game, so this ended up being a pretty simple pass for me. Wouldn't surprise me if the Reds win this game. I know we're going to race the Jolly Rancher.
We should have backed the Pirates every single game instead of the A's. That was a big mistake because the Pirates look freaking good. And I like Rosie Contreras. I'm a big fan of Rosie. Although he got shelled by Houston, his other 2 starts, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 9 hits in 11 2/3 innings with 8 strikeouts. I like Rosie, and I want to go after him and back him. I'm obviously not laying a minus 155 money line. You can get the run line at plus 128. I want to raise the Jolly Roger today, and I think they do it in blowout fashion. They've been putting up runs like crazy. How about an over in this game, Nick? How about an over?
I don't know about an over. My only problem is that usually teams struggle hitting after leaving Coors Field for that first game. I think that's a pattern I've seen. I can go back and look at this, and maybe I can contradict myself here. But I think the game after teams leaves Coors Field, their runs drop, especially when they had that good of a weekend. I really don't have an interest in this game.
I like the Pirates. I really do. They'll probably end up biting me, but whatever. Well, looks like I'm not fading the Pirates no time soon. No. They look good even without O'Neal. Golden State minus 6. Same line like Cavs game.
I do think Golden State in route today. Sorry, Tim.
No. You need a Pirates jersey. Yes, me too. I like the Pirates run line here. Yes. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to run. Okay. Raise the Jolly Roger. Yep. With it. Happy 420, guys. Call it. You have fun with that. Let's keep on rolling.
Yeah, these next 2 games I don't particularly have an interest in. Colorado Rockies, Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are minus 220, total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the way the lines moved in this one. It opened up at minus 201 for the Phillies. It's up to a 220. Line opened up at an over 9 at minus 110. It's now over 9 at minus 120. We have 86% of the tickets, 85% of the cash is on the Phillies. Makes sense. 54% of the tickets, 55% of the cash is on the over, and the lines moved up 10 cents. Kind of makes sense. This is a pretty easy stay off for me. So is the next game. Pass for me.
Yeah, I can't really do anything with this game. Ryan Felter versus Matt Stram. Feltner's been awful. He's allowed 13 earned runs in 13 innings. But he's also pitched in Coors, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. Stram has been really good. He did get tagged up a little bit last game for 3 earned runs against the Reds in that 13-0 loss. But that was the first time that he allowed up runs this year. So he's been pretty solid. I'd probably lean Philly run line, but it's minus 1. Oh, I can find a minus 110. That's not terrible. I think the Phillies can win by multiple. But the Phillies have been really struggling lately. And that's not something I really particularly feel like I need to go after. So I'm just going to stay away from this game.
Fair enough.
It's not really a good baseball slate.
No, today's baseball slate sucks.
Bad travel spot for Cubs, Dodgers, maybe under, but look at the wind. Weather, wind blowing out, says over. Any thoughts?
Pass. There's a spoiler to the next game. Pass.
Yeah. Boston was minus 140. Yes, they were. Tim, I dropped $300 on Sacramento game 1 and 2. It is not the day to bet Sacramento. I'm already on. Philly team total 5.5. I can see it. Rockies win a random game. They could. Dodger rain out today. Is it?
Oh, so we don't even have to go over that game? Works with me.
Well, let's confirm this first. I see nothing going on with it yet. Feel like they would give a notification. So we're still going to talk about it as if it's going to go on. Oh, an 11 total. Yeah, the wind's blowing out.
62% chance of rain here in this game. We'll quickly touch on it. I've got nothing for it. The Chicago Cubs versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. And get this, Tim, the Cubs are the favorite in this game at minus 117. Total of 11 in this one. It opened up at minus 115. It moved 2 cents towards the Cubbies. It's now minus 117. Line opened up at 10.5 for the total. It's up to an 11 now. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in here. 51% of the tickets, 54% of the cash is coming in on the Cubbies. It's moved 2 cents in their favor. Kind of makes sense. 74% of the tickets, 83% of the cash is on the over. The line's moved up half a run. This is an easy pass for me. I like the other 2 games better. And I have a couple minutes to break this down.
Yeah, I like the Cubbies. This is a Cubs team that I'm going to back, and this is a Dodgers team that you should be fading. Dodgers are also traveling west to east, so it's a little bit of a rough travel spot, but so is the Chicago Cubs. I forgot about that. They played in Oakland. So both these teams on bad travel days. A 10.5, 11, that just seemed like a high number. But I said that last time when they went up against Seattle and ended up being, 14-9?
So, game, yeah.
So I like the Cubbies in this game. I'll take them against the Dodgers. We'll keep rolling, Nick. Quick chat.
Yeah, so I can touch on these last 2 games.
Cubs do some regression, yes, but not yet. What up, boys? Thank you, Nick, for the Oilers money line. Let's get it. I faded Dodgers and had Mets. I'm fading the Cubs today and taking the Dodgers. Nope. Yes, what do everyone remember about the Phillies team struggling run line over Colorado? There you go. Mad Max getting tossed. Mets still won. Yes,
not even the umps could have won that game for the Dodgers.
Favored with Grove on the mound, too. The Cubs are. Give me the Dodgers. Nope. Philly looks too easy. Taking Rockies run line. Don't hate it. Golden State first half.
Love it. That's probably what I'm going to move on.
Dodgers stink. They aren't good. Dodgers plus 100 at home was a obvious chat for me, which why I faded them. Mm-hmm. Whenever the Dodgers are a dog, you shouldn't be going after them. Let's talk about this game, Nick.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly touch on the last 2 games because I've got a bounce and I've got looks on both these potentially. Padres and the Diamondbacks here. We have the Padres minus 135 favorites, total of 9.5 in this game. Taking a look at where the markets have gone on this game. It opened up at minus 110 for the Padres. It's actually all the way up to minus 143. I haven't moved on it yet, but I'm going to grab the Padres minus 1 in this game. Because the line's moving like that, and 51% of the tickets, 52% of the cash is on the Diamondbacks, and the line's moving dramatically towards the Padres. I think the Padres are 100% the look in this game. Probably a first 5 full game double up here for me with the Padres. And then the unpopular one here, New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. This line opened up at New York Mets minus 135, and this line has dropped all the way to minus 115 for the Mets. And 85% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is coming in on the Mets here, and the line's plummeted. 53% of the tickets, 58% of the cash is on the over. The line opened up at 8.5 minus 110. It went up to a 9 at one point. Now it's 8.5 minus 102. I'm looking at the Giants' first 5 here for this game because just that line makes no sense. The spot makes no sense for the Giants, but yet the markets believe that the Giants are very live in this game, that all the money's coming on the Mets, and they're making it a better price to back the Mets. as a Mets fan, I'm terrified of this game. I'm looking at the Giants in the first 5 innings.
That's fair. I'll go over them in a minute. Nick, when do we get Tim on night streams, or was it Nick's nightly rep? Wait, was there
Tim
a live stream last night?
Yes, there was.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know. I had off today, so I figured I would have been on there. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Max was getting weird with the dugout stuff. Yeah. Here, before you go, Nick, and we'll come back to the chat. You missed something huge. Tatis is back today. Big star player. Oh my God, Tatis is back.
I don't think that implies too much on the MLB.
Come on, Nick. It's the big star player coming back. How?
I may stay off the game now. That does not mean I want to back the Diamondbacks. That may keep me off the Padres. I haven't bet the Padres yet. It may keep me off of them.
I like the D-backs in this game. It's fading the big player returning.
All right. So here's how I'm going to approach that game. I'm passing on it. I'm not going to bet the Diamondbacks, but I'm staying off the Padres now. That's the way.
And if it's a 9.5, I like the over. I don't trust Waka and Reese Nelson can get hit. This is a Diamondbacks offense that's been hitting well, and this is a Padres team that can go crazy too. So I kind of like the over in this game as well. Not trusting the pitchers.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the total on that one, real quick, Nick?
No interest for that for me. I think that line's about right.
Fair enough. All right, I'll let you go to class. Have a good one, and I'll break down the Mets game. Mets minus 125 against the Giants, 8.5 is your total. I know all the money's come in on the Mets and the lines move and whatever. This is Kohai Senga that I said I'm going to be backing a bunch throughout the year, and he has looked good. He got tagged up a little bit in the last game. That was when the Mets already had a humongous lead against the Oakland Athletics, so it really didn't matter. His other 2 starts, he looks solid. He's only allowed 6 earned runs in 16 innings. And Kohai is somebody I want to be backing. I lean Mets. I know Nick mentioned it was a little bit of a scary line. I also kind of lean towards the under. This is a 7th out of 9 road games in a row for the Mets. So it could be a rough series for them here. Actually, it's 4 games against them. So 7th out of 10 road games for the Mets. So it could be a little bit of a drag here, but I do like the Mets in that one. People fading the Mets because of Mad Max probs. No, people are on the Mets today. And I still think the Max Scherzer deal yesterday was complete horseshit. But that's not the point. Good luck today. It's happy 420. Blaze it. Get it. Everyone on Padres because Tatis has come back. No way I'm taking them. I'll be on the Diamondbacks. D-backs money line for me. There you go. Oh, thanks, Tim. I'm cashing out of Padres now. There you go. Didn't Waka used to pitch for Boston? Correct. Diamondbacks over pitching untrustworthy. That's fair. We'll go ahead and head to the NBA playoffs where I actually have probably way too much. We'll start off in the early game. The Sixers and the Nets are going to go at it. The Sixers are 4.5-point favorites. 209.5 is the total in this game. And does this line seem very short? Because I don't know about you. I've seen the Philadelphia Sixers blow them out both games, winning by 12 and 19 and 12 and 20. I know it's in Brooklyn now. The line's moved from 5 to 4.5. I actually have 3 things in this game. I took the Nets. I took them plus 4.5. I took them plus 170. I also took the over because I feel like if the Nets are going to win, they're going to have to put up some points. This just seems like everybody, you're going to look at it, wow, the Sixers have blown them out the first 2 games and the line's this short. I'll go down with the ship if I have to, or I'll fall for the trap if I have to. I'm on the Nets. Plus the 4.5, plus 170 money line. I actually like some dogs today. I like all the dogs today, but that's not the point. Give me the Brooklyn Nets and the over 209 in this one. NBA bang. Let's get it. Under. I like. Nope, over. Nets win. I think the Nets win this game. I think so too. Let's jump into this one. And am really liking this series right now. The Sacramento Kings are up 2-0 on the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors are 6-point favorites, 239.5. It makes sense that they're favorites now. The Warriors are 33-8 at home. Fantastic, because they suck on the road. At the same time, this is a Sacramento team that was 25-16 on the road, 27-14 against the spread. This is a team that is solid against the spread. Not to mention, I'm on the Kings the entire series. When the matchup got set up, I said I really like the Kings. I'll back them every single game. And when it comes to it, if I think they're going to win the series, 4-3 at the bare minimum, and I'm going to make some money. I was able to get the Kings plus 210 in this game, up 2-0. I think the Kings steal at least one from the Warriors in Golden State. So go ahead, give me the Kings plus the points and on the money line. Royce O'Neal over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Good luck. Over. There you go. Dubs by double digits. No. Warriors. No. Timmy, becoming a Kings fan. You're damn right I am. They made me a shit ton of money this year. Of course I'm going to become a Kings fan. They were one of the most profitable teams in the NBA. Yeah, they made me some good money. Yes, I'm partially a Kings fan right now. Because when they make you money, they get a soft spot in your heart. That's why I'm kind of becoming a Baltimore Orioles fan. So, yes, I'm a Kings fan right now. You know who else I'm a fan of? Fading the Suns. They're 2.5-point favorites in LA, taking on the Clippers. 227's the total. Give me the Clip show. Small dogs at home. I think the Clippers win this series. And they're already up. I know it's 1-1. They won a game on the road. A series doesn't start until a team wins a game on the road. Boom. There you go. I think the Clippers end up taking the series in 6 games. I think you could very realistically be going back to Phoenix 3-1. And the fact that the line is this short, yeah, sign me up for some Clippers action. I didn't think I'd be saying this. Russell Westbrook's playing some really good basketball right now. And then Kawhi. Kawhi is the big factor. And not to mention, what wins you games in the NBA playoffs? A good bench. Guess who's not scoring? Phoenix bench. Phoenix bench is Kevin Durant. Or, sorry, Phoenix bench is in Brooklyn. That's where they are right now. They don't have a bench, and I think it's going to end up biting them in the butt. I got the Clippers in this game. Give me the Clip show. Money line plus 130. Dubs win first quarter, as long as they don't win a full game. Morning, Timmy. Morning, Untouchable. Sabres. Haha. Fade the Suns. Yes. They're 2.5 with the Suns. Yeah, the Suns are only 2.5-point favorites. Suns. Yeah, no, I'm not on the Suns. The last 2 games, they were 8-point favorites. And you're telling me it drops 6 because they go on the road? Come on. Clippers are fire. Yes, they are. They should have passed on the Braves yesterday. Killed my 5-teamer. Cubbies, Tampa, Baltimore, Mets. I said I liked the Braves yesterday. I'm happy they lost. I'm always happy when they lose. So, LAO, Tim, facts. Westbrook is feeling the vibe. He's playing some good basketball right now. Yes. Suns, no depth. Correct. Clippers role players tonight will step up big. Yeah, even their bench will step up big. I think right now, the Clippers are the deeper team. So, yeah, I like the Clippers in this one. Lakers have more depth than the Suns. Everybody has more depth than the Suns. I think Minnesota has more depth than the Suns. I really hate the Clippers with a passion with how they've done my team dirty in the past. I'll also pass. There you go. Warriors by single digits, 3-point win, 4-point win. No, Kings are going to win outright. Or the Warriors by double digits. It's not going to be anything in between. And I got the Kings outright. Those are all the games for today. A little bit of recap and stuff before I head out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. Do all the good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook. Picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website, all linked down below. I didn't do a Ballin out. There wasn't that. The MLB slate was kind of rough, and there was only 3 games. I wasn't going to do a stream for 3 games, or a video for 3 games. I'll be back tonight for more Ballin out. Check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets, supporting my ticket needs. ESPN, check out $20 off your first purchase. For me, I like the Twinkies. I like the over in the Angels game. I like the Pirates run line. I like the Cubbies, Arizona, and I like the Mets, along with the Nets, Kings, and Clippers. Those are the picks for today. Good day to have a day. Let's get it. Dylan Brooks might have pissed off LeBron. Oh, boy. I only like the Mets and Cubs for baseball today. That's fair. That's fair. That's going to do it for this episode of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets. The NBA, NHL, and the MLB. Good luck, guys.